Bon dia, my friends. Good afternoon. I actually just finished doing a video for this channel where I talked about me doing my workout relative to yesterday. Because unfortunately, yesterday I was not able to make this video. So that was it. So now let's talk about today. Now, today I decided to change things a little bit. So I have been trying to do one thing, which is introduce cardio to my day, basically. And I am lucky enough to be able to work from home 3 days a week, so to speak, 3 to 4 days a week. In a good week, it's 4 days, but in a not so good week, it's 3. And what I try to do is, so I go to the gym close to lunchtime, and then when I close shop, at work, I just jump onto the bike and I do like half an hour of cardio. At the weekends, I try to do cardio twice, half an hour twice, right? And what I usually do is I go to the gym around 9 a.m. I come home from the gym, I hop onto the bike, I'll do my cardio, and then after lunch, I'll do another session of cardio. But recently, I started thinking about doing things differently. And today, I decided to try it out. Now, think this one through with me. When you wake up, unless you are someone like David Goggins, when you wake up, you're kind of sluggish, right? So you are probably naturally gravitating towards not having to make a lot of efforts. At least that's my case. So yesterday at night, after my gaming live stream, why is he mentioning his gaming live stream? Because I do have a gaming channel. Check it out. So after my gaming live stream, I decided to do one thing, which is I rose this table, because this is a standing desk, right? So I rose this table to be at a standing position so that when I woke up the next day, today, I would already have the table standing or in the standing position, which would facilitate me to do cardio. Just grab the bike, put it under the desk, and start working. Because at the beginning of the day, the beginning of my working day is usually around reading emails, taking a few notes on what I'm going to do during that day, checking out my meetings, trying to schedule a few things. So the first half an hour of the day is usually gravitating around checking a few things. So I'm not exactly, working in a way that being on a bike is a problem. Typically, that's how my day goes. Okay, so today I got here, grabbed the bike under the desk, and I started doing my cardio. And as I have foreseen it actually worked out very well. So I was able to clock in 50 minutes of cardio because I had actually to do something in which being on a bike was not very good. So I clocked in 50 minutes and I parked my bike and it was done. And then lunch hour came in. I went to the gym. I did my workout, got home, and it was a peaceful thing because I don't have to do cardio anymore. Now, I still need to be moving around. That's something that I need to work on again as well, which is if I put in cardio as the first thing of the day, which is good, right? So I start with cardio, and then I have my gym session 3-4 hours later, or in this case, 4 to 5 hours later. I don't want to just sit here for the rest of the day. So I need to also move around, elevate the table. There's a thing called exercise snacks from Rhonda something. It's so she's another scientist, and it's something that you can do. Like take 40 seconds, 1 minute every half an hour, and just do, I don't know, squats for 1 minute or half a minute, and just do squats. Free weight squats. So just not with no weights, just do squats as fast as you can. That elevates your heart rate, and it's very good. So I'm going to try to incorporate that, and I'll let you guys know how it's going. So today, 50 minutes of cardio, very good. I went to the gym, did back, and let's talk about that as well. So, what did I do at the gym today? It was a good day. I was actually thinking about only doing 3 back exercises plus 1 for biceps. I ended up adding 1 final exercise to my back, and you most likely have seen it already, but let me just watch this with you. So I started with a wide vertical grip pull down. As you can see here I am in pink. Let me go here. There you go. Now this exercise is very good because in my last pull down exercise, now I was actually already cooked on my lats, but on my last pull down exercise, I remember that I was doing I think it was the V bar. And doing the V bar, so your elbows are closer together. So when you push or when you pull, right, like that, and you have a very small bar, in my eye, let's put it that way, I felt it much, much more on my lats. Okay, so you have your grip and you're pulling it. So your lats over here, and they're still sore. They get super affected. When you go for this, so just push it back. When you go for this, which is a much wider grip, see that? It's actually wider than my shoulders. Yeah. It's enough. Yeah, there you go. It's much wider than my shoulders. I actually felt this in my upper back. So not my lats. I don't think I have actually felt my lats, but my back, like if you let's from the middle of my back up, kind of, I actually felt it really hard, or I felt it a lot, which is very good. So yeah, that's why I try to change my grip as much as I can. Then I moved on to with the same grip, because I use the same bar. Just take it from the pull down, and I moved to the row machine. Right there I am. Oh, there you go. Same bar. See that? See the width of the bar. Now, one of the things that I need to kind of try to improve here is I'm not. Let's see if you can see it. I'm not actually holding on in the stretch position all that much. I'm just doing like one continuous movement, like I'm rowing. And I think I need to just hold, because let me see if I can go a little bit back. See that I don't extend my arms too much. Can you see that? So it goes up, there you go. And I think I need to go all the way forward and not go as much forward as I am. So my body's leaning forward too much, I believe. So instead of I grab the bar and then I go with the bar. But I go with the bar and my arms are not exactly fully stretched. So my arms are like this and they could be like that. See the difference? And I need to go stretch, and only when my arms are really stretched can I go a little bit further. And then I can push and then pull, right? Pull with my arms stretched and then bring it back. Go forward, stretch, go. So that hip move, or is it hip? So that movement that I do with my body forward is the stretched hold that I have. But I need to improve this a lot because to me it's harder than actually what I'm currently thinking. So this one was good. Then, one of my favorites, the T-bar. Can you see it? Beautiful. Why isn't it focusing? Oh. Well, you can see it here. So now, in this very first set that I did and I recorded it, I was not exactly doing any kind of holding in the stretch position, but I changed that on my other sets. I tried to hold it in the stretch position down there more. I couldn't do it a lot, but I tried to. And what do I want to say? So this, by the way, one thing that I changed, I did 4 sets of each today. So this is the third exercise that I'm doing, but I did 4 sets for each exercise. Then I went to my biceps exercise, and I'm really weak on my biceps. These are only 10 kilogram weights. So nothing to write home about. Now, you can't see it here, but I changed that on my other sets. I'm kind of doing full range of motion, right? But on my other sets, so this was the first one, and on the other 3 sets, I also did 4 here, I went like, can you see my arm? So from the fully stretched position, half and back, half and back. So what do they call it? Lengthened partials, right? So you stretch, and then you go partially, and then you stretch, and then you go partially. Let's see how it goes. And then I finished with, I don't know the name of this exercise, but I call it shoulder raises, which is basically for this area here. I think it's called traps. And I'm basically grabbing the weight and doing that. Now, do you want to know what was my biggest challenge here? Not the weights, the grip. My right hand finished all of the sets with the weight almost falling off my hand. So I really need to consider adding grip movements or grip exercises to my workouts, because I almost left the weight fall on all sets. Like, probably not the first one, but for sure the last 2, I really felt the weight at my fingertips. So I started with the weight, grabbing the weight normally. Then I would slowly starting opening my hand, and I was actually holding the weight with the fingertips, which means that I really need to think about adding some forearm exercises. Guys, that was it. Today was a good day. Starting with the cardio, then I went to the gym, and I think I did a good session. I changed my way of thinking a lot of times, but that's how I feel. So I think doing less exercises, a few more sets, but keep going every single day. Probably skip one day every 1 or 2 weeks, right? But I think it's good. So today I did 4 back. You know one thing? Yesterday was leg day. I think it took me a little bit longer, but I have been going to the gym, doing 3 exercises plus 1 complementary for arms, and I have been taking less than 1 hour to do them. Now today, it took me probably 1 hour-ish, because I increased the number of sets by 1. So I ended up doing 5 more sets than normal, right? Because I did 5 exercises, 5 more sets. But still, I think I got home, I think it was roughly an hour, which is good. You know what I mean? So that's it, guys. Another day done. Ooh, let me show you one thing because I forget about this. So let me just show you how my week has been going. So my last week. Now keep in mind that I was in the Netherlands. See that line, that white line? That means my 2,400 calories. And the only two painted days are Saturday and Sunday. And as you can see, Sunday I pushed it too much. This week, I'm much better. And so it's yesterday and today, right? Yesterday and today. And as you can see, today, so yesterday I did not reach the white bar, and today I'm kind of a bit far from it. And before you think, okay, but the day is not over, right? No. I have already inserted all of my meals of today, including dinner. So I already know what I'm going to eat for dinner. So the quantities should be kind of that. So I do have a leeway of around 300 calories to reach my goal, which means that I can just eat a snack, like a dessert. And that will make me hit roughly my goal, which is very good. That's why I like counting calories. That way I can, fill my macros and have a snack here and there. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, I hope to see you all tomorrow. Cheers.